Charleston White on Karmelo and Metcalf.
No wonder God can't bless black people, because black people got a heart of retribution and vengeance and violence and anger. They want to get back at white people. No wonder Dr. Kingdom could get some things and we can't. Because Dr. Kingdom said, hey man, don't hit them back. Hey man, don't hit them back. And them people got way more. Now this group say, let's kill them. Let's kill them. But your kids, you hear about kids every day in the hood schools getting bullied, but y'all don't have this much outrage for bullying. They have a no bullying month, but y'all don't have this much out. But now all of a sudden it's out, let's kill the bully. Most of y'all.
Well, it's interesting what he's saying, but the bully thing, and I meant to say that in the previous video that I did, but we don't know that yet. We don't know that that's true or not. That there's people posting and claiming that Metcalf and his brother were bullies and 200 pounds bullying this guy and all this stuff. And I haven't seen anything to corroborate that. So we'll have to see what witnesses say, where they get that from. There's a lot of false posts. There was a fake police page that the police had to respond about the fake police page putting out information, but he brings out a point about, okay, all of a sudden now you're all anti-bully and you care about the bullies. And something interesting that I'll add on to this too, because, with all this racism talk and stuff that happens, I've known people that have told me, particularly when they were growing up, they've dealt with racism, and in some cases people say, white people sometimes, or other people, Latino, but a lot of times too I've heard black people being racist against black people. I'll say it, whether you're too dark or you're too light. I've heard black people tell me that the most racism they've experienced at times sometimes is from other black people. Now some people believe, well, that's impossible, and if you're darker skin or skin complexion, you're immune. They say you're immune. So because I have color complexion, I guess I can say whatever I want. I'm immune. Okay, I got to pass. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
All the bullies. Talk to them today. Most of y'all, come on, cuz, OG, bullies. Come on, Crip Blood bullies. But now we want to kill the bully. When most of black children go to school every day and have to face a bully, why you think they got to wear Michael Jordan tennis shoes? But now we got a problem with bullies, huh? When have we ever told our kids to go kill the bully? We taught our kids how to stand up to the bully. No matter if it was two of them, fight both of them. But you don't put your life in danger to kill unless you got killing in you. But if you're listening to kill music, you got killing in you. There's no way.
Kill music. So he's talking about rap and hip hop, kill music. But I also wonder when he references Jordans, that like you have to wear Jordans. I wonder if he's talking about, because this guy, he's very controversial, Charleston White. And I don't agree with everything he says, but like he says things sometimes with a message. Or maybe everything, I don't know. But even the shoe thing, growing up, you wear Payless shoes. I remember that. You wear Payless shoes and all that stuff. Like people will tease you for whatever you wear and stuff like that.
Good kids kill. I know a nigga stabbed the girl 93 times, but before he got to 93, he dropped the knife. She begged and she pleaded. He dropped the knife. But because he was abused and he had anger and he had rage inside of him for what his daddy was doing to him, he finished up. What's in you gonna come out of you. And good kids don't stab people to death, y'all.
And that's really interesting. That's what I'm like with Karmelo. I'm wondering what's going on there. What's going on at home. And like I said in the previous video, and like I said on my live stream, that he was already in trouble previously, allegedly, for bringing in a knife, and he was suspended. And so he came back to an event where he didn't belong. He skipped school, went under some tent. That customary, from what I've been told, you don't go in other people's tents if you're not a part of that team or whatever. Why was he there? What happened? And what, I don't know.
This is a kid with some trauma. Let's get the background story first.
Right.
Just because he out there in Frisco. Oh, black people, y'all wrong, and no wonder God got you cursed. I'm starting to think that curse on us is real, that the Hebrews say. This group hearts is tasteful, no compassion. I remember telling my brother one time, God will never let you out of jail, nigga, if you ain't got no remorse for the people you killed.
Wow.
No remorse for the man family. No remorse for the men's, boys, father, mother, brother. But y'all got so much for Lil Ronnie, and Lil Ronnie brought death on himself.
I don't know who Lil Ronnie is. I don't know if that's a rapper, but I think he's talking about the social media reply, because I feel like the mother and father's replies, I'm talking about Metcalf's mother and father, their replies have been very respectful, not blaming, not saying, not bringing politics, not saying anything, race or anything. They've been very respectful, and and a lot of what I've seen online is people trashing the Metcalf family. Why? I don't know. Like the mother and father, when they've been like respectful and stuff like that after their son was just killed and murdered. There's people that have been bashing Karmelo too. Because I was talking to a friend, we were going back and forth about the different aspects of this, and about Karmelo and Metcalf and whatever, and because Metcalf supposedly tried to physically remove Karmelo after Karmelo said, "I'm not leaving." He asked him to leave, and Karmelo said, went into his backpack and threatened, if you touch me, and he did allegedly try to lift him, and he stabbed him straight in the heart over that. And it's really unfortunate that Metcalf, as the story is being told at this moment, we'll have to see what comes out, that Metcalf tried to lift him and physically move him out of there. To me, it's still a crazy escalation to stab somebody in the heart. But it's just one of those situations where had one person done something different, and we see this so many times, it could have been a completely different outcome, and as far as Karmelo skipping school, going to this event, not leaving from under the tent where he didn't belong, to stabbing somebody in the heart, from Metcalf trying to allegedly to forcibly remove, we'll have to see what comes up with that. So my friend was, and some people too, two lives are lost. That's what people say. She felt bad for both and can see the bad and good in both, and what this and that person did right and wrong, whatever. But ultimately, somebody's dead. I don't feel right now at this moment my heart for Karmelo yet, because I want to wait for more information, because one person is here to tell the story and have a trial and potentially fight this, and who knows if Karmelo gets off. Well, the other person is dead, and there is no coming back. There is no story that he can tell from his side. We're going to have to rely on witness accounts. And so this other person, there is no coming back. At least Karmelo, for the sake of his family, their child's alive, and he has a chance to fight this in court. And apparently he has a lot of support and GoFundMe and stuff like that. And people are calling Karmelo the victim. Okay. People are calling Karmelo the victim. So I haven't come to that point yet. I want to see what else develops with Karmelo, that I'm going to feel so bad. He's alive. Maybe, yeah, he's going through a hard time. He's locked up, but he has a chance to fight. He's claiming he's self-defense. And if he truly is self-defense, we will see. It's a hard claim for self-defense, I think, right now at this moment, but we'll have to see what else develops from this.
Look, come on now. Lil Ronnie brought death on himself, and y'all had all the compare. But here it is, a white kid, two little boys having some boy issues. And one little boy killed another little boy. You mean to tell me you black people ain't got no compassion for neither side? That's why you curse, black folks. That's why your situation, God is looking at y'all hearts. That's why your finances can't be increased. That's why your children won't go to the NFL. God is looking at y'all hearts. Black people, y'all ought to be ashamed.
Well, there's people straight out saying, and I've seen some in the comments that are happy for this guy's death. Good. He had it coming. White people have it coming. Like, if you really look in the trenches of the internet, there's people happy and celebrating this kid's dead.
That's why your children are dying and being murdered the way they're being murdered. They've been your grandchildren. Man, you cursing.
I feel like if Karmelo, if there was some type of situation where, he was defending himself as far as he was about to get attacked, or he was getting attacked, or I don't know, this guy had a weapon on him or something, I would be more, but I'm very cautious, just like the other stories that I mentioned in the other video about the homework dad. I mean, not the homework, I keep saying homework, the interview dad where he left his kids at McDonald's for the interview, and come to find out they're saying that's not true. Or there's other situations. I feel like we need to find out, and we need to kind of wait and see what else develops. And I'm open to hearing both sides. I am open to hearing both sides, but I'm not going to jump and say Karmelo's a victim. He's alive. He can fight. His family can see him. They can talk to him. He can fight in court. He has a lot of support. The person that's not able to defend themselves and tell their story is Metcalf, that's deceased. And the family has been pretty respectful for having a deceased child that was killed. There's murder charges. And people are shitting on those parents and telling them, oh, you should have raised them better. You should have raised him better. They're completely shitting on the kids, on the family, the parents and stuff. So you guys comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Take care. Love you. Subscribe. Bloop, 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 bloop. Peace.